Welcome to another season of Ram News. I'm Robyn Floyd.
And I'm Darryl Davis.
Stay tuned to find out how you can help Hurricane Katrina victims.
And get the latest scoop on B-Dot's performance at Bowman Gray Stadium. And we'll hear from our SGA president on his plan for the school.
Also, we'll take a look at structures on campus. Ram News is next.
From the campus of Winston-Salem State University, this is Ram News.
While the Tar Heel State can consider itself lucky, you can still help the victims of Hurricane Katrina's wrath. Vicki Smith has the latest.
Damages caused by Hurricane Katrina. We've seen everything from the flooded streets to the citizens who lost everything. Students all over the United States come together to help in any way possible, even some of our own classmates here at Winston-Salem State University.
I'm asking every student to donate at least $5 to this effort. I feel that we have 5,000 students, so $5 was the number I chose. Again, we're asking every student to donate $5 to this relief effort. We have donated $1,000 as a university.
Thank you.
The Brothers of Phi Mu Alpha are hosting a drive to save lives. It is a drive of non-perishable items that we're going to send to New Orleans for the Katrina victims.
Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is trying to we are trying to either raise money to buy teddy bears or have people donate teddy bears to the victims, preferably the children of the hurricane from Katrina.
And you know, teddy bears are symbols of comfort. You know, a lot of children, they really care about teddy bears and they can help a lot.
Everybody need to donate whatever they can. I donated whatever I could. Hey, you might be college students, might be broke, but hey, $1 ain't nothing.
No donation or effort is too small when it comes to helping the victims of Katrina. I encourage you all to go out and give whatever you can, as much as you can. Signing off, Vicki Smith.
The Brothers of Phi Mu Alpha Symphonia and the Ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated would like to thank everyone for their kind donations and generosity in their efforts to relieve the victims of Hurricane Katrina.
Next, we'll have a story surrounding a popular MC around campus, known as B-Dot, whose behavior at the first Winston-Salem State Rams football game of the season was considered questionable by many. Here's Tim Pulliam with the story.
All started right behind me, the controversy at Bowman Gray Stadium, where WSSU's new announcer, Brian McLaughlin, also known as B-Dot, is accused of being unprofessional at their first home game against Catawba University. Catawba's athletic director, Dennis Davison, wasn't happy, or rather wasn't pleased with B-Dot's performance. Students had their own opinion, and this is what they had to say.
But I feel like that's B-Dot, that's his personality, so they knew how he was beforehand.
It wasn't anything wrong with it. It was just somebody just trying to bring the black man down.
And this is what Chico Caldwell, WSSU's athletic director, had to say.
Yeah, I think to get rid of someone in any position just because a few people speak out against them is not the way to go.
I don't really want to comment any further on this issue. It's to us, it's over and done with. Dr. Caldwell has apologized, and we've accepted his apology, and we're moving on.
Well, B-Dot, if you had a chance to speak to Mr. Davison, who is the athletic director at Catawba, what would you say to him? Right.
I would apologize to him, but then I would also say to him, dang, man, y'all won. All that.
It seems that both sides are ready to put this whole situation behind them. And I guess it's safe to say that what happens here at Bowman Gray.
B-Dot would like to thank everyone on campus for their continuous support during the recent controversy. He quotes, "The media tried to hold me down, but you were all right by my side, and I'm very appreciative for that." B-Dot would like to invite everyone to join him this weekend at Bowman Gray Stadium as the Rams rally the Vikings and say that he wants everyone to get loud and rowdy.
President Quentin DeBerry has an aggressive agenda for the year. Tim Pulliam has the story.
Accomplish this school year, this semester.
Well, my number one goal is a homecoming, a better homecoming for our students, because last year was kind of a letdown for the students who went Sept State.
It's going to be performing.
I can't let you know who's going to be.
Come on, Terrria News.
Now, but just know that we have a very diverse show, and it's going to be a great show. I think one of the best in Winston-Salem State history. We're going to concentrate on student fees and different things that are facing students. So
Some students support Quentin.
He's all about unity, bringing everyone together.
I think he's doing a good job, and I feel he represents the student body well, and I'm very proud of him.
Others wish to remain anonymous. Quentin believes that those that are against him should just
get on board and have faith of a mustard seed, and that we can move forward throughout this school year.
It's clear that Quentin wants to be successful and accomplish two important things. He wants the students to get together to support the Hurricane Katrina victims, and he wants a successful fall 2005 homecoming. Can he do it? We'll have to see in October. But for now, I'm Tim Pulliam reporting for RAM News.
Our next story is about some of the beautiful scenery on our campus, scenery that some of our students may not even have seen. Listen in for Spencer Harrell with more on Winston-Salem State University's Sculpture Garden.
Talented students, they probably created this piece or whatnot.
Winston-Salem State's outdoor sculptures comes from some of the greatest African-American artists of the 20th century. Southern Sunrise was created by Melvin Edwards. Installed in 1983, the abstract sculpture is cut from stainless steel into geometric shapes. The shiny brush surface plays with sunlight and shadow. We asked students what Southern Sunrise means to them.
To me, the sculpture symbolizes individuality, which is what I believe WSSU represents on this campus. Everyone has the right to do whatever they want. So this artist here took the time and created something that they thought was art.
The sculpture behind me represents a replica of the university or the planet itself.
I guess that it represents the university and a light, I guess, from all of the scratches I went on, I guess, from what the students represent themselves.
Winston-Salem State is a liberal arts university, a place to expand your mind through study, research, and art. So what does Southern Sunrise say about WSSU?
I don't know what it says, but it makes the campus beautiful.
Campus art, just like WSSU's buildings and students, it makes a statement about us as a university. But first, you have to stop and notice it. For RAM News in the Sculpture Garden, I'm Spencer Harrell.
Southern Sunrise is only one of the many artistic aspects of Winston-Salem State University's campus. Anyone who would like to research the history behind these works of art is encouraged to visit the campus website at www.wssu.edu and clicking the Digs Gallery link. We think that you would be interested to know that the idea of the Sculpture Garden was influenced by one of our previous chancellors, Kenneth R. Williams, to help fund the present K.R. Williams Auditorium. Coming up next, freshman parking on campus.
Have you updated your resume? Find out how this can help you with your next job search.
In more cloudy days to come, Siobhan Williams has the weather.
Charlene, I miss you so much, baby. Each day that passes, I reminisce of the times we shared. I'm flying in next week to see you, but until then, love, Kobe.
There are so many of you, and when I say you,
Babe,
you know what I'm talking about.
I'm back.
Move, honey, Ram TV on. What's more important, Ram TV or me?
Parking on campus has always been a problem, but with freshmen not driving this year, has the problem been eliminated? Terrria Blanchard has the story.
Usually called Fresh Meet on campus, the freshman class of 2009 are not able to drive on campus. This has become a strict enforcement this school year.
It's very upsetting to know that you can't drive as a young adult because you have no means of transportation without working or anything like that.
I think it's unfair because we're students just like everybody else, and the upperclassmen shouldn't have all the advantages. I think we should be able to park because we're students just like everybody else.
I don't really think they should. Well, I don't know. I don't really care because I ain't a freshman.
However, like them not having their cars and stuff makes a lot more room for me to park. So I have to park as far away and stuff.
It doesn't really affect me that much because I'm from around here and I can get my car every weekend if I want to.
Okay, do you think it was a good decision made by the administration?
Yes, because it keeps a lot of traffic from getting violated and jammed up and keeps a lot of tickets from getting written.
Yeah, most definitely, because the school growing too fast for them to keep up with.
It was a terrible decision because they didn't think about how we would feel, not having any means of transportation.
I don't think it was a good decision at all.
There are many people who feel differently about this situation. However, if you are a freshman and you are driving, you will be ticketed and your car will be towed. This is Terrria Blanchard reporting for RAM News.
If you are a freshman student living on campus, relief is in sight. WSSU is teaming up with the Winston-Salem Transit Authority to provide transportation to all students needing to get around the city area. Students will be able to purchase bus passes in the bookstore. The prices for the bus passes are pending. There are 2 bus stop locations on campus. One location is at the K.R. Williams Auditorium and the other is at the C-Store adjacent to Rams Commons.
Our next segment is a topic that many of us as students should be interested in. With such problems as tuition hikes, the cost of books increasing, and new fashion trends being started every day, some of us are in serious need of a job. Here's LaToya Porter with more.
Are you looking for a job? Have you been successful? Many students on campus will not mind some spare change on the side. I talked to Ms. Sloan in Career Services and found out that many job opportunities for college students are available.
We talk about how to get involved with Career Services and let students know that we're here to assist them in whichever way possible. We host career fairs. We have a career fair that's coming up September the 15th. That's a graduate and not a graduate fair, it's a career fair, and then it's also for students who want to find out about internship opportunities. To the school website and click on the Career Services link, you will scroll to students, and once you scroll onto students and click on that, you'll see Ramtrack. If you are a first-time user, then you will need to access that link and follow the instructions. And once you have gotten into the Ramtrack website, you can click on on-campus events, you can click on jobs, and it will describe what activities are taking place in this office.
I applied online, I looked on the internet, and I just sent my resume and filled out the little questions, and that's how I got my job. And called constantly, that's how I did. But then that's like any other job, but it's nice.
But some students weren't as fortunate.
Well, I've been asking different people that I know that have, certain supervisor experiences, and then this summer I joined this mayor's youth employment program, but unfortunately that failed too.
This is LaToya Porter reporting for RAM News.
If you're looking for work, or you just want to improve your resume, stop by Career Services. Students can go to Career Services for mock job interviews or critiques or enhancing resumes and cover letters. This week, Career Services will end their resume blitz, which allows students to have their resumes improved. There is no appointment necessary for this event. Career Services is located on the 3rd floor, room 301 of Thompson Center. So what do you think of the weather?
Well, I was enjoying the weather up until yesterday. I thought I was going to get caught in the rain after I left the class. What about yourself?
Well, since it's been cooling down, it's been pretty pleasant for me since I stay in Brown Hall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brown, how are you coping in Brown?
It's hard.
Wow. Okay. Now we will go with Siobhan Kelley for the weather.
I'm Siobhan here with your RAM weather. Let's check it out. Here's the big picture, and as you see, Ophelia is over in the coast, and she's just going to sail off into the ocean for the weekend. Now we have the RAM radar, and Ophelia is over in the Carolinas, and there's some winds up in the midwestern area. And now we have the RAM storm track of Ophelia. Right now, she's over in the Carolina coast, and by Monday, she's going to go off into the ocean. Now we have the RAM forecast. Thursday will be high. We'll have a high of 90 and a low of 69. It'll be sunny. Friday, it will be stormy, so make sure you have your umbrellas. Don't get wet. With a high of 87 and a low of 63. Saturday, a high of 82, a low of 61. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 83 on Sunday, a low of 60, a high of 84 on Monday, a low of 63, and a high of 83 on Tuesday, and a low of 60. That's it with your weather. Back to you guys.
Joshua Bryant's up next with sports.
If it were this easy to spot a person carrying the HIV virus that causes AIDS, it wouldn't be a world epidemic.
I feel that Mosaic is the highest standard when it comes to modeling. You must come out to the show to support them, man.
I love Mosaic this much.
It's the best.
Time now for Ram Sports.
Hi, I'm Joshua Bryant, and this is Ram Sports. As the Rams are making their transition to Division I athletics, they continue to add tougher teams to the schedule. After falling to Catawba and Howard University last week, this week's matchup didn't get any easier. Check out the highlights.
On Saturday, the Rams faced off against the 2004 MEAC champions, the South Carolina State University Bulldogs, in a true battle of David versus Goliath. In the first quarter, South Carolina State got off to an early lead, courtesy of some good field position by the Rams. Two short drives, the Bulldogs saw themselves up 14-0 after the first period. For the day, the Bandits. In the second quarter, the Rams finally got some offensive production. This time, Monte Purvis runs the option to the right side and tosses to Jed Bynes for a 20-yard pickup and a first down. On the scoreboard with that drive, courtesy of a 37-yard field goal from Matt Hine.
It's good. Ram first down.
That kick made it 3-24 until a South Carolina State interception. And then a touchdown pass before the end of the second quarter made it 3-31 after half.
Bulldog interception.
Oh yeah, did I mention our band was called the Chain? South Carolina State's band did their thing too.
Throughout the stadium.
The Rams got their first and only touchdown in the fourth quarter. 3-yard run by Jed Bynes made it a score of 12-45, Rams trailing. It really didn't matter because the Bulldogs controlled this one from the beginning to the end. 12-52. They fall to 0-3 on the season.
Fans, that concludes. We push it one time.
Oh yeah, can we see the band one more time?
101, let's put a little bit of drums into it. We go.
This Saturday, the Rams will face off against the Vikings of Elizabeth City State University in their first CIAA matchup of the season. You can check them out at Bowman Gray Stadium Kickoff is scheduled for 6 p.m. On Sunday night, this is the WSSU scoreboard. Fayetteville State beat Elizabeth City State 39-6. North Carolina Central beat Lenore Ryan 28-1. WSSU lost to South Carolina State 52-12. And St. Augustine's over Mars Hill 13-6. The Lady Rams volleyball fell to Hampton last week 3-0. And the Rams men's cross-country team placed 6th, as well as the women's in the UNC Wilmington Invitational last week. On Sunday night, 30 NBA players and a large crowd that included 5,000 evacuees packed the Toyota Center for an exhibition charity game. Prior to the game, players distributed truckloads and donated goods and supplies for shelters throughout the Houston area. Basketball analyst Kenny Smith organized the event and challenged each player to donate a minimum of $10,000 in money or supplies toward the Hurricane Katrina relief effort. The game is a show of our support and solidarity for those affected by this natural disaster, says Mr. Smith. The NBA's biggest names spent hours before the game signing autographs, playing with kids, and greeting fans. One 12-year-old's dream came true that day when he played basketball against LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Ron Artest, and a host of other NBA stars. The West ended up winning this one 114-95, and all proceeds from this game were donated to charity. What do you think about that game, Darryl?
Well, I didn't see it,
You
but
get a chance to see it?
Nah, but it's really good for what's happening.
Well, they really did a good job.
Yeah.
A lot of money was donated.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Y'all in here though.
Excuse me, I'm trying to like BT. We're going.
What? Look what y'all doing, man. By the way.
Whatever. See, we're Ram TV and we're here to rock. Shows like ours could never be stopped. See, the channel's 19 and I know it's fresh. For students, by students, we're just expressing ourselves. See, the R is for real and the A is for action. M is for movement, nothing whack ain't happening. Now here's a little something about Ram TV. It's the hottest thing, y'all. You need to tune in and see.
Ram TV 19, for students, by students.
That's what's up.
D1A school. However,
I'm here at the Moji practice as they get ready for the
What ringers have you dancing on the way to class? Let's go to Jerome Hancock for more.
In today's world of mass media, mass marketing, and mass education, folks struggle to be more than just another number, particularly in their cell phones.
There's no way I can bring it back. Call comes through on my cell phone.
Everyone nowadays may have a cell phone, but no one wants to have the same ringtone. We ask cell phone users what their cell phone may say about them as a person.
Well, I like hip-hop and rap music, so I basically got a lot of rap hip-hop.
For the ladies, I put like slow jams, and for the dudes, you know, I get my hardcore stuff.
I usually just pick songs that I really like and I put it on my phone.
Survey shows that although young students may use hip-hop and R&B ringtones, they are not too original. Over half of the $300 million worth of ringtones sold last year was R&B and hip-hop. The cell phone survey also shows that cell users who use the sound of an old mechanical phone aren't as funny as they think they are. However, the worst ringtone you can have, according to the survey, is a standard ringtone, which is considered most definitely whack. For Ram News on the SU Yard, this is Jerome Hancock reporting.
So Darryl, what ringtones do you have on your phone?
I must be whack because I only have standard ringtones.
Well, I do too. I wouldn't consider that as being whack. I mean, not everybody's cell phones are capable to have the real voice. So, what do you think about the game, the upcoming home game?
Well, I'm excited. I'll definitely be there. Elizabeth City State is my dad's alma mater, so.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't really know very much about Elizabeth City State, so this one's going to be a pretty good game to watch. What do you think about Daht? How do you think he's going to handle himself this time around?
Well, I mean, he's a smart guy. He'll find a way to fix things.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Ram News. I'm Robyn Floyd.
And I'm Darryl Davis.
And we'll see you next time.